What's up, Virgo? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys, so I wasn't able to do two readings like I usually do every month because I like to do one in the beginning, one for the mid-month. So this is just going to be January all in one, but I think that's good. So we can look at the past, see what's happened in January, and see how things are going to be moving forward. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Okay. What is happening for the sign of Virgo? January 2018, past, present, and future. What is happening for the sign of Virgo? All right, guys, let's see what's going on. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so the energy that you guys have is the Four of Pentacles, all right? So there could be something that you're very guarded with. It could be, you know, very literal where it's finances with it being a pentacle, or maybe it's something that you're withholding, something that you're keeping to yourself, or maybe you're just guarded against a situation that you may be, you know, bunting heads with and just seeing how you want to go about it. All right, behind that we do have the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so there could be something really good coming into your life, but there could be a sense of hesitancy while this thing comes in, and maybe it has something to do with an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. Okay, so let's see what's going on. So the first card that you guys have for the past is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So that's going to be your energy. There could be something or a situation that you just stopped engaging in, someone that you stopped talking to, or this could be a sense of you guys trying to get something off the ground, but it's like no matter what effort you put into it, it just didn't come to pass the way that you wanted it to. All right, and we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. So in this case, I feel like there's someone that you're not talking to or a situation that you're not engaging with, but you're not 100% over who you're not talking to or what you're not engaging yourself with. Okay, and we have the High Priestess in the reverse. So there could have been a lot of bad things with the situation, or just something that in your gut you knew that it was true, but you just didn't want to admit it to yourself. Maybe there was a sense of denial, but with the High Priestess in the reverse, it's not that you don't know what's going on, it's that you may be just turning a blind eye to it. Okay? Again, for some of you, maybe it was a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So the next card for the past is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is usually a very direct communicator. You know, I respect the Page of Swords a lot because whether it's something that's very comfortable for you guys to hear or uncomfortable, they're going to tell it how it is. And that could have been the energy that maybe some of you were taking as well, you know, just being very upfront with somebody. And with the Hanged Man in the reverse, there's a situation that I feel you guys had to walk away from or just let it dissolve. And it's like you weren't really running away from it. You were kind of slowly dragging your feet to get away from whatever this was or whoever this was. And with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, it could have been due to promiscuity. Okay, so maybe someone that you were talking to or someone that you were involved with somehow, you know, could have been seeing other people, you know, besides you. So maybe that's something you didn't want to deal with. If this pertains to work, this could be your energy or someone else's energy where this person is a very good talker. They're very, you know, charismatic, very passionate. You know, they're able to sell salt to a slug. But when it comes to reliability, them being there on time, you know, them doing things that they've promised, this is someone who's going to be very unreliable. Okay. The last card that we have for the past is the Ten of Swords. So there's definitely some sort of betrayal or a harsh ending that happened. For some of you, there could have been a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius that was involved. For others, it could have been an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But this is a situation here where you're really feeling it, okay? Whether you guys were the ones that betrayed someone or maybe they betrayed you. And we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So this is just something you just didn't want to be part of. You didn't want any conflict. You didn't want any gossiping. You didn't want to feel the need to compete with someone. All right, King of Swords in the reverse. So definitely could have been an air sign for some of you. Now with the King of Swords in the reverse, you know, he's very cruel when he's in his reversal. This is someone that is only going to care about what's good for them. You know, somebody that's so upset that they could be, you know, just extremely tyrannical. You know, this is someone that could be abusive, mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally. Just someone that it's very difficult to be able to talk to them in a calm manner, okay? If there's a situation that is not benefiting this person, they don't want any part in it, okay? Now, in your present moment, you guys have the Ace of Cups. So, beautiful card. There's something new that you're going into that is very emotionally fulfilling, whether it be a job, whether it be a new relationship, maybe a new friendship. But we have the Star card in the reverse here. So for some of you, maybe you're waiting on a new start and you're losing faith that it's going to happen. For others of you, you could have lost faith in something else, okay, something that you may not be 100% over, and you're taking on this new start, which could be why, you know, that showed the energy of something good that could be coming in, but you guys being guarded towards it, okay? Maybe you're not over something from the past. But with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you guys do decide to put some hard work and effort into this, but maybe you're just not doing it with the greatest sense of confidence, okay? Maybe you're still a little bit messed up about something that has happened in the past, and it's just like, okay, I want to move forward, but is it going to be right this time? All right? Now, the next card that you guys have is a Hierophant. So for me, the Hierophant is always my confirmation card. So when this pops up, you know, there's something that you guys could be taking more seriously, or you guys just taking the higher path in life. So if there's someone that hurt you, you're just like, you know what, let go and let God. I'm just going to let this thing go. You know, I'm going to do what's going to be best for me. This could be you guys falling into your purpose, okay? This could be taking a relationship and making it more serious, or just taking something to the next level. Something that society would approve of. All right, and we have the Four of Wands that flipped here. So you guys are really establishing a foundation with someone or a particular situation here. And we have the Strength card. So any sense of, you know, hurt that you may have gone through, or just something that didn't sit well with you, I really feel like you guys are in a place that things are getting better. For some of you, maybe there's a Leo that's involved here. Or with the Hierophant, maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. But, you know, something good that is coming in where you feel like you could grow, okay? And with the Two of Swords in the reverse, this is you guys coming to, you know, an ultimate decision about a matter. So let's see what decision this is. Page of Wands in the reverse. This could be to cut someone off, especially if it was this person, okay? And, you know, it's in the same row, so that's something we got to look at. So you could be deciding, look, I'm much better off moving in this direction. Let me just leave the past behind me. Okay, and with the Eight of Swords, it's like you decide to move away from a situation, or maybe the person from the past cuts you out, okay, or the situation cuts you guys out. And there's a sense of knowing what it is that you have to do, but you're still really, really in your head. Now, when you have the Eight of Swords, it could be a conflicting card, but it's all here. It's all mental. This is, you know, this could be you guys doubting yourself. This could be you guys having negative thoughts. This could be you guys just, you know, stuck in a chain of negativity. And you just have to be careful, because whatever you think and whatever you feel is what's going to transpire in your life. All right, so we have to be very, very mindful of our thoughts and how we feel about certain things. If you guys do have someone new, or a new job, or a new living situation, whatever it is, if there's something new, do your best to not treat it the way you treated the past, okay? You shouldn't have to have someone new or a new situation pay for something that someone else did, okay? So you have to be able to separate the two if that's the case for you guys. Now, there could be some secrets you're holding here, and it could be the fact that you're still stuck on something from the past, all right? Now, moving forward, the first card that you guys have in the future is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's someone that you guys aren't seeing eye to eye with. This could be with work as well. So maybe you're giving certain ideas and they're like, okay, that's not really the best idea. They just completely disregard it, but somebody else can give like literally the same idea. And they're like, wow, Bob, that's great. And it's like, whoa, I literally just, you know, I just gave you guys that idea. So someone here isn't feeling appreciated. Someone here is not being listened to. You know, it's just, it could definitely cause problems, you know, whether it's with a job, marriage, relationship, just anything like that. So causes you to become guarded. Okay, you feel like you're not being heard. And we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So whoever this is that is not hearing you out, you guys get to the point where it's like, you know what? I'm letting this go. You know, all the effort I have put into this has amounted to nothing. All right, so maybe, you know, it's a 180 that you take with this new situation, because the situation in the present moment does seem to be very stable, okay? Or maybe it's someone from the past that maybe you do try to talk to, or maybe they do try to come in, but you know that it's just, you're not going to have a mutual understanding with this person or this job or this boss, whoever it is. Now, moving forward, the next card that we have is the Queen of Cups. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that could be, you know, very significant in your life, or this could be a sense of you guys healing. All right, anytime you see cups, water, anything like that, it promotes healing. It promotes you doing what seems to be more fluid for your life. And when we, you know, we try to, well, when we stop trying to swim against the current all the time, and we just let things flow, when we just accept what's supposed to be in our life and let go of things that we feel like we have to force into our life, that's when you promote healing. That's when things, you know, seem to get better. So let's see what's up with this Queen of Cups. You have the Knight of Swords, okay? So again, there could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini that does come back into your life. Something that feels good. Now, regardless of the sign that this is, I feel that this is the same person from the past having this constant sword energy. If someone is trying to come into your life at a time where they see you doing well, that's something that you guys have to guard yourself from, especially if this is someone that has hurt you. Because you have to keep in mind that love, or, you know, when someone truly cares about you and wants the best for you, it has to come from a selfless place for it to be genuine. You know, if someone treats you like crap and you leave them, or you leave the situation, and you find something good and then they try to come back in, it's very selfish, okay? If somebody truly cares about you, they should want to see you happy. So if you're in a place of healing, you're in a place of growing, there's new opportunities, and then they come back and you feel good about it, you have to be cautious, okay? But someone's going to come in here, you guys are going to find a sense of healing, and it's something that's going to feel very good, but this is what I'm worried about, okay? The Emperor in the reverse. So this could actually be your energy, okay, where you're being fake with someone or wearing a mask. So maybe if this is a person from the past, you're keeping it from, you know, this new situation that you're dealing with, okay? Or maybe this is the, you know, energy that this person is taking, where they come back in, you know, you feel super good about it, but someone here is just not being honest. The Emperor in the reverse is someone who wears a mask, somebody who knows they have a certain authority, or they know that they have a particular power over you, and they will abuse that power if you allow them to, okay? If you give them an arm, they're going to take a leg. All right, and we have the Fool card. So you guys could be looking at a new start with someone who doesn't have the best intentions. Or maybe you see that they don't have the best intentions and you say, you know what, no, I got to turn my back. It's time to go into new territory. But we have the Two of Wands here. So there's definitely something here that you're very passionate about going towards. But if you guys know that you're genuinely being honest and you're just following your heart and doing what really feels good for you, then you have to question the person that's coming in. And you have to also have that sense of why now? You know, you didn't seem to care about me before, and now you see me slightly trying to be happy, and here you come, okay? And it's something that's going to release a burden, okay? And look, there's a new start. But what do we have behind this new start? The Devil. Guys, be careful. If someone left you high and dry, and then they come back into your life, when they see you doing good, that is not a person that cares about you. Those people who care about you will be there for you when shit falls. They'll be there for you when things aren't going good, okay? Trust me. That's why I'm so thankful for all my struggles, because it really has made me realize who's really there for me. So this has to be a situation where you might get that initial high when that person comes back into your life, okay? But why are they there? Have they truly changed? Do they truly care about you, or do they feel like they're losing you and now they want that power again? Because I feel like someone's really fucking with you guys, and I don't want nobody fucking with my Virgos. I love y'all. So let's see what's going on. So same oracle cards as every month. We have the Earth Magic Oracle card, okay? So this is by Stephen D. Farmer, but let's see what your advice is for January 2018. What is the advice that Virgos need to hear January 2018? All right, guys, let's see what's up. That was very quick. And I think that this is so appropriate. Guys, I've ordered, like, I have dozens of decks of Oracle cards, and I always come back to this one. I don't even know why I buy them anymore. Alright, so let's see what's going on. I'm just going to read you guys the advice portion here. Where are we? Here we go. Okay. It's time to take a break. Not just a coffee break, but a respite from the usual environment you find yourself in. That trip you wanted to take? Go for it. Tired of being indoors? Make it a point to get outside. You have become so attached to your surroundings that you have created within them an illusion of safety. Yet it is not these things that make you feel safe. Rather, the familiarity you have imbued in your surroundings have generated this false sense of security. Taking time away from the familiar is literally about changing your external environment in a significant way, such as doing something unusual or perhaps something you have always wanted to experience. Another perspective is breaking through the barrier of beliefs that have constricted you in any way from being who you truly are. This is your opportunity to do some intentional breaching of these thought patterns, which will open you to different worlds and perspectives. Okay, guys, so I feel like you guys are in a place where you got out of a situation that wasn't the best for you. But I don't feel like you've been away from that situation long enough to be able to have that outside bystander view on it. You know, when we're going through certain things, it's hard to see the outside perspective because we've just been in it for so long. And, you know, especially when you're ending something, that's why I say, you know, out of sight, out of mind. Anytime I get out of a situation, whether it be a friend, a lover, you know, just someone that I feel is toxic, I really have to block them. I have to block them on all social medias. I block their number. Like, I just don't want to see from them. I don't want to hear from them because I need time to be able to think normally again and to be able to know what's going to be good for me and what's going to be bad for me. So it's like you're finally making that breach where you're starting to feel better. And I really feel like this toxic situation comes back into your life. Okay, so now you're presented with two options. You have something that could be going very well for you. Are you willing to give it up for the person or the situation that messed you up? Okay, and it doesn't matter who it came from. You know, in some cases, maybe it was you guys that cheated or did something wrong, okay? Maybe it was that person that cheated or did something wrong. It doesn't matter who did what. It matters the energies that certain people bring to you. Okay, I have certain people in my life that, you know, I'm going to speak very well. I'm going to speak, you know, in an educated way. I'm not going to curse. I'm going to just be a stand-up citizen. And then there's other people that I'm shaking my ass and I'm just having a good time taking shots back. You know, so what is this person bringing to you? And how are you going to act when they come back into your life? If this is someone that has brought you a load of shit, you know, and, you know, what I was saying before is, where was I going with this, guys? I had a point that I wanted to say, and I really, really don't want to miss it. So when these people come into our lives, you know, and there's that sense of, you know, what is it that you bring to the table for me? You have to realize that these people that are giving you all these negative things, they can have a much larger effect on you that you're not going to realize. Okay, this could be the type of situation where it's like, okay, you know what, I'm just worried about this person, but this is separate from my family, this is separate from my job. No, when you have toxic, you know, people around you, it's going to affect every aspect of your life. So ask yourself, was I better with this person? Okay, did this person motivate me and push me to be, you know, a better citizen? Did this person make me feel like I could take on the world? Okay, and if, again, it doesn't matter who did what. This is where I was going. It came back to me. It doesn't matter who did what. What matters is that it brought out the worst of two people. Okay, and that's something that could be so scary sometimes. And I learned this lesson, honestly, like 2 years ago. And when I realized this, I was baffled, and it made me just look at everything differently. Say you're really depressed. Okay, you're really depressed and things aren't going well. Let's say you're abusing drugs, you're abusing pills, you're having detrimental life habits. You're going to be very likely to really connect with somebody that is in the same place, because like is going to attract like. Okay, so the reason that could be dangerous is you could meet someone who just, they suck. They're not good for you. They're going to make you feel so much worse. If you're depressed, you'll feel more depressed. God forbid you're feeling suicidal or something like that. It could be someone that kind of, pushes you to just stay in that mindset. And the dangerous part about it is usually when two people who are in a bad place see one another, they're like, oh, it's a spark. Oh my goodness, like I've never felt this way about a person. And you think that it's something magical, and it's like, they understand me. Yeah, they understand you because they're going through shitty stuff too. And as much as it's okay to kind of have someone that you can cope with, you have to understand that if you have two people who are in a really bad place, what can they really do for one another? Okay, and that's why sometimes I have to take a step back from people, because it's just like, I want to help you, but I need to get to a certain place before I can. And if we're on the same level, we can't really give each other anything. Okay, especially if we're both in a negative place. So that's the scary part. The scary part is you can really feel like, okay, this is a soulmate, this is a strong connection. And toxic situations like that or relationships like that, they're so hard to get out of because you feel like there's this unexplainable bond between the two of you. Okay? And at the end of the day, all it is an illusion. Okay, guys? We have angels and we have demons. And the way the devil works is that it's going to attract these demons together because it gives those demons strength. So you have to make sure, that you're not feeding the wrong energy. Because if you feed into this person from the past, whether you fucked them over, they fucked you over, or you guys just kept, doing shit to one another, you have to cut that out. Because it's only going to continue. And, really the theme of all the readings that I've been doing for January is you have to ask yourself, who in my life is helping me to move forward in a positive way? Who in my life has held me back? Who in my crew is going to help me to advance? And it's such an incredible thing. You don't realize the power that you have with the people that are around you. And with most of us, just being adults and having the ability to choose who we spend time with, it could be really detrimental when, let's say, for example, you have a group of friends and you know that it's kind of like a superficial relationship. Maybe you guys just call each other to go partying, but you're not really there for each other in deep, dark times. And maybe this group of friends, they talk shit about you. You feel that sense of tension. You feel that sense of insincerity, but you still choose to go. All right? You can only blame other people for bringing trouble into your life for so long. But if they've done it to you 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, then at that point, that's when we as adults have to take responsibility. Okay? Sometimes, there's going to be situations where you can't avoid people. Say it's a coworker. Say it's a parent or a brother or someone, that you live in the same roof with. So there's going to be times where, maybe you have to sit at the same table and share a meal. But still, even if you're in the same house as someone, there's still ways to avoid it. So you have to ask yourself, who do I want to break bread with? And is this person worthy of being in my life? Because these people, you don't understand how much they could drain you. Life is already draining as it is sometimes, okay? We have to work. We have to pay bills. If you're parents, you got to take the kids everywhere. You got to do so much. Our lives expect so much of us. We don't have room for people that are going to bring us more unnecessary stress. Again, if it's a child of yours, of course you're going to have to sacrifice, and of course you're going to have to do certain things for them. But if it's just some bum that's been treating you like shit, I'll be damned if that's going to be something that throws me off. I don't have time for that. So that's kind of the attitude that you guys have to take. This person is coming back in. Are you really sure you want to break bread with this person again? Okay? And it's not going to apply to anybody. Maybe it could just be a new situation that comes in. But always keep in mind, okay, especially if this person comes back and they're like, I've really changed my ways and I really want us to work things out. And, they tell you everything that you want to hear. Guys, when the devil comes for us, because, they did show up as the devil. When the devil comes to attack you, it does not come with horns and a pitchfork. It comes with, it comes as everything you desire. So that's why when you have something that's really, really good. I'm not saying to not take it or to be hesitant or to, you know, question the shit out of this person or the situation, but you really want to look at it, because everybody always looks good initially. You know, so many people know how to look like real gold when they're fake, and they're going to rust, and they're going to get all this green shit around you. Okay? Who is this person? Are they the real thing? You know, is this something that is not going to rust and disintegrate? Or is this someone that you know underneath it all, underneath their good words, underneath their attempts at apologizing and, you know, trying to get you back into their life? What are they going to do for you? All right, so you guys are at a crossroads right now, because I feel like what you guys have right now could be very good. And you're definitely going to be tempted by something that comes back in. For some of you, it could, like I said, it could be a completely different person. But you have to be careful with who you allow in. Okay, you have to be able to protect your energy and to protect yourself, because one negative or toxic person can block so many blessings for you. Okay, and if you're not good, you can't help anybody else be good. And if you're not good, you don't love yourself, you're insecure, or you're feeling anything like that, that's as much as another person is going to be able to give you. Okay, how can you ask somebody to love you head over heels and to be there for you unwilling, or not unwillingly, but just be there for you no matter what, if you wouldn't even do that for yourself? Have you been putting yourself first, or have you been putting other people first? And are these people worthy of you sacrificing yourself? So really a lot of stuff that you guys have to think about. Okay, so Virgo, I love you guys. Make a good decision. If you have something good and something, you know, that wasn't so good from the past comes back in while you're finally doing good, what are their true intentions? Are they truly there to help you feel better? Or do they just want to regain that control they once had over you? Think about it, guys. All right, guys. So a very powerful reading. If you guys do need a personal reading, I have everything in the description, so just, you know, read through everything. I put everything there. There is an emergency reading available if you guys do need to hear from me within 24 hours. They're super affordable, but other than that, if you guys do just get a standard reading, just please give me the full amount of days before asking me for the status of it, okay? So I just like to work, you know, very thoroughly and go through everything, so, you know, something that I let everybody know. But when you guys do email me, I update my email signature, you know, as I go, anytime there's any new changes. So when I respond to you, it'll say the wait time. It'll say everything, so you'll definitely know what to expect. You'll know when your reading's coming. But other than that, Virgo, I love you guys so much. Protect yourself. Be smart. Take care, guys.